Welcome to Old Sins and Sinners here on the Nerd Tunnel Network. I'll be your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me as usual will be Sarah playing Mace, Carr playing Zeke, Eric playing Alexander, Patrick playing Cyrus,
Good evening.
and Nick's playing Lucille.
Howdy.
Who remembers where we left off last time?
We
Got out of
escaped the haunted house.
We resealed the gallows house.
We? Who's we, Paleface?
Lula resealed the gallows
Yeah,
house.
yeah, I
We
know.
fought
At great
the gallows.
personal expense.
Yeah.
You, however, rescued a young child from the clutches of Mr. Gallows, so
Mhm.
Elijah is safe.
y'all did okay too.
Yeah.
Mace, after oh so long, pinned by a bookcase.
Wasn't her finest moment, or my dice's finest moment.
I was about to say, I think it's the dice.
Will there be a three-peat this session?
Brother, no.
So yes, battled your way out of the gallows house.
Mm-hmm.
Got off the property. Found Granny Lula laid out, face turning a little blue. But a little spit mud from Alexander. Got her in better shape, and then she took some medicine.
Glycerin pills, I think you said.
Ah, yes, I believe that's what it was. Mace taking it all in stride.
Mace is fine.
She didn't sit up all night watching her grandmother to make sure she was still breathing.
No, that was her on the porch.
Oh, that's right. Sit outside to brood.
There's too many people in the house.
There's only two people in the house.
There's 3 people in the house.
There's 3 bodies, but only 2 people. Owens just happens to have 2 bodies.
Either way, porch.
All right. So over the course of the next couple of days, Lula seems to be recovering fine. I mean, obviously it was an ordeal, even with Alexander's more than natural help. And with the town not currently having a doctor in residence.
Alexander's a little busy.
Alexander, you are the person everybody seems to be coming to.
Tracks.
A lot of kind of baseline stuff. Katrina's kind of handling, registered nurse. There's stuff she can do. And she is still operating out of the doctor's office.
Yeah.
But you have an uptick of people coming to your door. Now, any of you that are a little sensitive, you probably would have noticed that first night. I mean, obviously, you would have noticed it was something weird, but if you recall, at one point, Cyrus stabbed what appeared to be a human tongue. It was in one of the jars in Gallows' basements that y'all were throwing jars at him. And when y'all escaped the house, he still had that tongue stabbed on the end of his knife.
Eh,
Hmm.
And
And someone has definitely put a working on that tongue. It's a thing. Not unlike, say, Alexander's antlers, or
well, considering it was still wriggling when I stabbed it,
yes, it has stopped wriggling as much. Every now and then it'll twitch a little bit.
then we stick that in a jar. I go to an expert. Hello, good evening, Alexander.
Hmm.
I have something.
It's a human tongue. It's what I always wanted.
Yes.
I show him the tongue and I say, this came from the gallows house, and unfortunately, this thing's still twitching. So,
Why
pretty
did
sure
you bring it out of the house?
Giving
it
Alexander
was
the
stuck on
tongue.
the end of my knife, and I didn't notice it till we got out.
Right.
That, or the more definite explanation is the tongue didn't want to be seen until I saw it.
Hmm. Right. Turning on, trace the threads, and then see if I can understand the magic.
Okay.
Gonna do a roll of magic. I can English. I will roll an understanding magic roll. There we go.
All right. This will be a challenging difficulty. So, difficulty of 5.
Mhm, mhm.
You know, adjusted by whatever you have that adjusted.
Yeah. Waha.
All right.
Waha.
Wah!
Wah.
Wario.
This tongue,
Mhm.
and you know, you spend time, you know, you spend probably a day digging through your granny's books,
Mhm.
trying to find references to, well, anything tongue related. And the most likely thing you come up with is this is well, the tongue probably originally belonged to a murderer.
Oh,
Okay.
Specifically, one that was met with that met his end to let's say natural justice.
Mhm.
The most likely thing you could find that this could be used for, and the description of what it is based off what you have to have for this device, or this working.
Mhm.
You pretty sure it will let you speak with the dead.
Oh, that's a thing.
Now, like a lot of these kind of creations, you know, it's not of unlimited uses or anything.
Mhm.
You get to ask the dead 5 questions.
Or you could ask 5
I'm
different
still
dead one
here.
question.
Is that one of the questions? Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
and I will get you all the specific rules on how it works. later. That's something I forgot to do today. So Patrick, if you want to jot in your notes and you have a tongue of Speak with Dead, I'll have a better name for it later.
Alright.
Yeah, he'll.
But I still have only 2 ciphers.
Well, that just means you can't be packing. You don't want to be packing it around with you.
Gotcha.
You can leave it in the
It can-
trailer.
Zeke has no ciphers, so if you want to give Zeke one so you can hold that one, that's fine.
Okay.
Zeke is volunteering to be your drug mule. I mean, cipher mule.
Mm,
Mm.
I can hold up to 3, so
Oh, can you hold 3 once you reach tier 3?
It depends.
it depends
It
on
depends
your
on the class.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like me,
Well,
me
because
being.
me and Zeke are the same class, so I think.
yeah.
I
It's
can-
You at tier 3 you can hold 3.
Okay. So I can hold it then. All right.
Yes.
So that takes up some of your time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I assume Mace is probably hovering around Lula.
As much as Lula will allow, she has a feeling Lula will eventually tell her to get the F out of the house.
Eventually, them first couple of days, though, it's a little disturbing how much hovering she tolerates.
Oh dear. Yeah, she'll. Yeah, she'll probably be doing a good amount of hovering.
Uh,
Between that and having Owens there. She's like, if anyone needs to find me, they can come find me.
uh,
She will ask Gran though, at some point, what exactly her and Granny Winters did to Mr. Gallows. Because she has a feeling it wasn't just simple green workings. Like, did my grandmother straight up murder a man?
we stopped him. He had to be stopped, and we stopped him.
Okay. Not gonna get any more specific than that, right?
Alexander or Eric, what is Granny Winter's first name?
Rebecca
Rebecca.
or Becca. I
Okay,
did
Lula
send
would
you
probably
the-
call her Becca.
Yeah, I did send you the Google Doc that had the history.
Yeah, but it was quicker
If you-
for me to ask you than go try to dig
No,
it
that's
up.
fine. Yeah. Chatbot, by the way.
Uh, sorry, Car sent me something. Oh, yeah, we have. Yep, let me ban this guy right quick. Even Twitch is telling me it's a possible ban of Evader.
Mm.
Here's I, Banhammer.
Yep.
All right.
The giggles are strong with this one.
So, what she tells you is, her and Becca stopped him. He was trying to become, he was trying to become a thing. Trying to tie himself to the dark.
He became some kind of thing. I don't know how much he tied himself to the dark, but
He did something. He's not a regular spirit. We couldn't force him through the black door like we could some.
hmm.
Uh,
Think he's tied to that stuff Alexander's working on with the land up a ways, or just a completely different booger.
he'd mess around up in that area some. He buried some of his victims up there. Ooh. I'm not 100% sure, but we think that was like his main contact. There's lots of different boogers you can talk to that can grant power.
Yep.
So either he was talking to whatever's imprisoned up towards the Kemp farm, or was imprisoned, or maybe weakening the prison was something he was doing for whoever he was talking to. We didn't get that level of detail out of him. We caught him burying someone up in the woods, and, well, we stopped him. Becca stopped the workings he was trying, and well, it's not important what I did.
I put 2 into that son of a bitch.
I got out my 12-gauge medicine stick.
This didn't used to be a cane. It used to be a shotgun.
You know anything, Alexander, about what Alexander was going on about some kind of thing with the Winters line?
A lot of the old family lines in these parts have secrets and traditions, purposes.
Guess they're just making really good pies.
Not sure if that's
That
got
was
to do with
sarcasm,
bloodline.
Gran.
Owen seems to be fascinated with what happened to your grandmother.
Base is giving them a look of be a little less fascinated, if you don't mind. She's not being mean, but she's like, don't go thinking you're going to be doing any kind of experiments of any sort.
No, it's just more
Don't
the
be
moral.
trying to pull any
It's more the
electricity
mortal
out.
frailty. They are not frail anymore, though they have miscellaneous memories of old age creeping up on them.
Ain't that just fantastic for you?
And when you're subtly hinting at them to, be less fascinated, they're not picking up on it.
Yeah.
When you're a little more obvious, when they realize they're making you uncomfortable, then it's, they back off immediately. They're not, You get the impression they're not trying to be rude. They're just socially awkward.
Like dealing with, I don't know, toddlers. They don't know not to say, look how ugly that person is, or stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're 30? You're so old. What was it like when the dinosaurs were around? She'll mostly.
You joke, but the kids I teach at Sunday school make those jokes at me. The one that I thought was really funny on Sunday was Apparently, I have a signed copy of the Bible.
Uh,
And you're the baby of the group, I think.
Actually, no. I am now the oldest.
Not in this
Hey.
group.
Oh, of this group. Nah, it's of my fellow teachers at church for the youth group. I am the oldest person up there.
yeah, when I was doing student teaching, I had an interesting little tidbit where one of the kids this was around the time American Idiot came out, like Green Day had sort of come back again.
Mhm.
They're back again. But there was actually one of my students was shocked that I was listening to Green Day. And Green Day's third album came out when I was in middle school.
Yep.
So I would say
Mhm.
Green Day the band is older than you.
Ah, the joys of getting old.
Yeah.
Now I knew I was old when I had that sudden realization that the kids who started kindergarten when I graduated high school were graduating in a year. So
Oh, I passed that milestone a
Mhm.
long time ago.
Yeah. She will just mostly hang around the property.
Toby Bones.
If
Um,
anyone comes looking for her, that's where she is.
All right. Zeke,
Yes, sir.
you have a quiet couple of days. What sort of things would Zeke get into?
Outside of working,
Mhm.
there's only two things that he's really gonna do. One, he's gonna take Lulu on a date, and two, he's going to check up on his request of the receptionist at the police station.
Okay. So where do you go on your date?
I think it was the diner and the movies.
Okay.
And I guess seeing as Monty Python isn't in town, they'll go see Jaws. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. 1975 movies. First half of 1975.
Jaws when
This
first
would
half.
be summer, because it was one
Yep.
of the first summer blockbusters.
Yep. January to June. Shampoo. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Death Race 2000.
Hey, a classic.
And
Yeah.
Jaws. The Stepford Wives came out in February.
You get to watch. You get to watch Roger Corman almost kill himself.
Ooh, March of 75. Tommy. The rock opera based on the Who's 1969 album.
Ever since he was young man,
Yep.
and now copyright.
Escape to Witch Mountain. But those are in
Oddly
March.
appropriate.
Yeah, truthfully. Well, they were aliens, though.
We don't know that we don't have aliens.
That's fair. That's fair. Them things under the mountains came from somewhere else, so. It's my big regret from the last campaign. I did get to use the adventure with the aliens.
Mm.
That was going to be a Duba-centric something because, it involved a bootlegger. Oh, well. But yeah, this time of year, probably Jaws. Jaws would be the big movie that's out.
Gotcha.
I can only imagine the conversation on the car ride back home about whether or not you can turn into a shark.
The answer is yes.
What happens to
In a
shark
few
in
years, there's
fresh
going to
water?
be TVs. In a
It's
few
okay.
years-
Only if there's water nearby will he do that. Outside of that, hybrid shark. It's just a man with a shark head.
Land shark.
Yeah, land shark.
In a little under a decade, there's going to be a TV series based on your life.
So anyway, the day after that, you're at work. Down at Roscoe's Building Supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, One of your co-workers comes by. Hey Zeke, there's some guy at the front desk looking for you.
Did they give you a name?
Jeez, it's the cops.
I don't know. Becky up there just said there was somebody calling for you or asking for you.
Okay. He'll go to the front desk.
I say front desk, cash, checkout area.
Yeah, check out the register.
I mean, it's kind of the front desk if you call the place too. It's just And Becky's sitting up there. She got a big smile on her face. She's just chatting with some guy. Oh, I forgot. We got into the date, and I forgot to tell you what the police have found for you. So they called over to I'm blanking on the name of the town, whatever part of Texas Lucille's from.
Bandera.
Bandera. The police are not looking for her.
Okay.
There was a or I should. They're not looking for like there's any charges. If she wanders back into town, they've got some questions to ask her. But no one has pressed any charges against her. They're not. She's not wanted.
Okay. And what about it? Like, is there any? Did any of her family ask for them to find her or anything like that?
No, there's not been any missing persons reports filed.
Okay.
Now back to as you're walking up. And Becky is just chatting away. There's a man sitting up there, and he's just propped up. He's talking to her, They seem to be having a good time.
Okay. Evening, sir. Becky.
Oh, hey Zeke. This is Zeke. He's like, oh, thank you. Zeke, my name is Christopher Walker. Please just call me Chris. You pick up the Texas twang in his voice immediately.
Okay.
He's walking. Curtis, the Texas Ranger.
He'll shake his hand.
He got a firm handshake. I'm a private detective. Out Texas way. He goes. He kind of gesture. You could probably have guessed. And I am looking for a young lady. On behalf of some of her family. That I found some hints of her having been in paradise. I talked to some folks that led me here, and I've been asking around, and your name came up. Folks I talked to didn't know where you lived, or they didn't, or your phone number or anything, but they knew you worked here.
Mm-hmm.
Crap, I'm blanking on Lucille's last name.
Cordelia.
Cordelia. But I'm looking for Lucille Cordelia.
And you said that you're working on behalf of her family?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I mean, not the whole family. A couple of her cousins hired me, specifically.
Oh. Can you give me their names?
Oh, certainly. It's Ezra Thorne and Alara Thorne.
Okay. Let me go make a phone call real quick, and I'll be right back.
Oh, sure.
He'll go and call Lucille.
Well, she's gonna pick up because she's not doing anything.
So you know there's a phone under the front desk.
Yep.
But there's also a payphone outside in front of the building.
No, he's gonna use the one in the building.
Okay.
Right in front of the guy.
Well, there's also one back in the manager's office if you want privacy.
He'll probably use the manager phone
Oh.
if he can. Then
Yeah, you know the boss don't really mind. Yeah, I mean don't go calling long distance or nothing. No. Yeah.
nope, it's local. He'll call Lulu.
Well, she's gonna pick up.
Hey Lulu. It's Zeke.
Yes? I would hope it's you.
Hey, there's a detective here. Says he's looking for you on behalf of your cousins. He gave me their names, so
Names. Who in particular?
he says he's a detective out of Texas. Says he's
Okay.
working with your cousins.
And you said he gave names.
Hmm
I would like to double check.
Say the cousins' names.
He said
Alara and Ezra.
those were the names. It was Alara, Ezra. Zeke should know this.
Yeah,
She
oh, no.
knows this.
Yep.
Everything's
That's
fine.
why he opened with that. Do you want me to say you're heading this way, or
I
what do you want me to do?
I suppose I'll be there soon.
Alrighty.
Click.
Yep, he'll hang up.
Hang
He'll
on.
go back. He'll go back out to the detective. It's like she's on her way here, sir.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So you said you're working for her cousins.
Yes.
So how long have you been searching for her, sir?
It's been several months now. They became concerned when she how would he put it? Oh, when she left town without telling them anything. My understanding is they're fairly close.
That's-
There was a bit of an incident. Nobody died or anything. You know. Police
I'm
aren't
aware
police
of-
aren't looking for her or anything like that.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm aware of the incident. I'm cautious when it comes to that because we hadn't heard anything out from Texas from her family or anything like that.
well, understanding is nobody in the family knows where she's at. Just that she left under her own, power. So,
Mm.
from what I have picked up from the cousins, or from the Thorns, it doesn't seem like her parents are too worried, confident in her taking care of herself. I don't mean to imply they're uncaring. But Mr. and Miss Thorn, yeah, are a little more concerned.
From what I understand, they were extremely close when they were younger. So
That's what I gathered from what they were telling me. The other fella in the incident,
Deserved it.
Everett.
Yep.
Are you speaking of Everett Hayes?
yes, they are. They've had me keeping an eye, keeping an ear to the ground, so to speak. But they're concerned that Mr. Hayes may be holding a grudge and may have people looking as well.
Well, if possible, I'd like to know that information too. If you get any information on it.
I don't think my employers would mind me sharing that. I have not run into any direct evidence that's actually the case. But
Yes. Well, my first concern is obviously Lucy.
of course. And this is not a case of, it's not like I'm going to try to drag her back or anything like that. They wanted me to make contact, verify, that she's here.
That's perfectly fine.
Now, he goes, they may run over here and try to drag her back, but that's a family thing. I'm not involved.
They're going to have to go through me. But all in all, it is her family and her choice. So.
And then he starts small talk about, how long have you been, how long have you been in Ryan,
Better part of close to half a year now, maybe 2.
Probably somewhere between 6 to 9
track.
months, yeah. Depending on exactly when you moved in.
Kind of lost track of time.
All right, so Lucille, you're heading over to Roscoe's?
Yep.
So, you finish getting dressed, you grab your keys, whatever else Lucille will be carrying with her.
A gun.
Potentially a gun, yeah.
I thought she was more of a whip wielder.
Well, she's got both.
You could do like Final Fantasy and just merge them together. You have a gun whip.
That would be interesting. I don't think that's possible. Of all the things, head over.
All right. You're heading to the front door when you hear a very heavy knock.
Is there a people? I want to look at who it is first. Not just
You
opening
know,
the dang door.
out in the country, I don't know how often you really have peepholes.
Yeah.
You might have to look through the window, next to the door, or the door might have a little window. You can pick it.
Either way, peep first before opening this thing.
There's a man standing there in a black business suit. Kind of indeterminate age. Might be late 30s, might be early 50s. Just anywhere in between there.
How little that narrows it down. I guess we're gonna open the door.
Good day, ma'am. Would you happen to be Lucille?
That depends who's asking.
My name is Vernon Richardson. I have been looking for you.
Barrow and Lock.
Yes, I do work for Barrow and Lock.
Heard.
Well, I have left my card around. Oh, here, let me give you one. He reaches into the pocket and pulls out another card.
She's going to take it out of politeness, but she doesn't look very pleased as she does so. Is there a purpose for your search?
Yes, ma'am. I have been, I am part of the security, B&L security, specifically for the Barrow side, or Barrow side, but And well, one of the higher ups, a fairly important man in the company. Well, he lost a child a while back. Not the young man didn't die. There was an incident. He ran away. The family has been searching for him ever since. It was thought that he was spotted in Paradise, and investigating there, your name came up. I tried to make contact with you there, but apparently you had possibly moved here by then. I spoke to some people that at one of the bars you had performed at. Carl, what is Zeke's last name again?
Thomas.
Thomas.
Ezekiel Thomas.
He's also familiar with his father.
So he tells you, it's Ezekiel Thomas that I'm looking for. Now, whether that's still the name he's going by, I believe so. Some of the people, oh no, that was the bar you worked at when you went back, not when you were there with Zeke the first time. So they might or might not. No, somebody called Zeke, didn't they? It's the problem with dangling plot threads a while back and then coming back to them. You forget the detail.
They called the house because Lucille gave it, was talking, and she was told someone from Paradise was looking for her.
That's right. She was the one that was talked about. Okay. But anyway, eventually he got the, someone mentioned Ryan. He has come out this way and been asking around. He was able to get the phone number from someone at the police department. And once he had the address, it was so close he thought he'd just come by. Come by and speak with you. So are you familiar with Mr. Thomas? Assuming that's the name Ezekiel's been working under, or still been, assuming he has still been using his name. The woman I spoke to at the police department knew him as Zeke, so.
Oh, be sure to keep an eye out.
So my understanding was that your current living arrangement was with Zeke. I'm casting no judgment.
What my arrangement is and isn't is not your concern.
I apologize, ma'am. I did not mean to imply that it was. Merely that I thought he might be here. Lucille, give me a perception.
Hello, hi. I am screaming internally. Don't mind me.
Is it perception in the case of seeing through deception or just seeing in general?
This one is just to see if you notice something.
Okay.
Me, the player who kind of figures what this guy is just screaming and cackling externally.
What difficulty am I going for?
Difficulty 5.
5. Ooh. You get effort. I'm starting effort strong today.
Okay, that'll come out of your intellect pool, of course.
Yay.
All right, success. So, you're looking at him in the car, you're kind of glancing around. You notice, like the posts that hold up the porch, their shadows cast across the porch from where the sun's at. You notice this man is not casting a shadow.
Yay.
We're gonna have a great time.
Once again, player is screaming internally.
That's up there with, why is the combat tracker still on? I was wondering when someone would notice.
What do you mean I can't sleep when there's enemies around? There's no one here.
What do you mean there's monsters around? Thank you, Minecraft rules.
And then you hear the hiss.
That feels like an understanding magic roll. Man should be casting a shadow.
Maybe it's high noon.
Okay, Matt Mercer.
It's high noon.
Please, miss. I'm merely trying to help a family reconnect with a wayward son. His father has been extremely worried about him. His mother, well, it was very taxing on her mental health.
I'm sure it was. I'm not inclined to trust a man I hardly know, though.
That is understandable. He pulls a pen out of his pocket and clicks it. May I see the card back? My card back for just a moment.
She's gonna hand it over because she'd rather not have it at all. But
He writes another phone number. He writes another phone number on the back of the card. This is the room. This is my room number at the motel that I'm staying at.
Nothing beats a JetBlue holiday.
Yeah, Ryan has got a. It's only got about 5 rooms, but it refers to itself as a motel. Please, I would love the opportunity to speak to him, even if just over the phone. My understanding is there was a unfortunate event that may have caused him to run. And, well, his father wants me to make it clear that there's no hard feelings, there's no blame involved. He just wants his son to come home.
we'll see about that.
Press X to doubt.
Actively push the button. Slam your hand on the button.
Oh, well, thank you, ma'am. I won't take up any more of your time. Should you need to reach him for any reason, of course, just use that same number. He tips his hat to you. Down the porch, off to his car. Yeah.
He is going to watch him leave.
He drives off the property, gets on the road.
The second he's gone, she's going back into the house to call Z. She's not gonna leave just yet.
All right, so Zeke, you're standing at the front counter. You're talking to Chris.
Is there a roll that I can do to gauge this guy to see if he's like telling the truth? I don't know if there's like an insight roll that you can do.
That would be seeing through deception.
Yeah.
Well, that would only be if he was deceiving you.
Then it's probably just perception.
I don't think there's anything particular.
Everything's on fire. I don't want to be here anymore.
Trying to think what the I know there's some social interaction skills.
I just put somewhere on the map a Ryan bed and breakfast because I assume that's probably the closest thing they're going to have to a hotel or motel in this place.
Let's move it. Let's put it down here. We don't have much down here.
Okay.
It's got a lovely view of a stream.
Versus a Lulu and Zeke's.
Yeah, it looks like there's a social interaction skill. I'd let you roll that, which would be intelligence based if you don't have it.
I don't have it, so I'd just have to roll a basic intelligence. What difficulty would I roll?
Let's see. Do we have? Oh, let's say a 4. He's a pretty good detective.
Nope.
Okay, you got no idea.
Okay. He's just sitting there talking to him.
So the phone at the desk rings. Becca picks it up. Lucille, you hear Becky. Do I keep swapping between Becky and Becca with her?
Just call her BB and be done with it. Just two first name for both our first name and middle name.
So anyway,
Becca.
Lucille, Becky answers the phone, and you've spoken to her in passing before. You know she works the front. Works the front over at Roscoe's. She answers the phone. Hello, Roscoe's. Building supplies. Becky speaking. How can I help you? Got her little professional voice on.
Hello, ma'am. Can you get music?
Oh, sure. He's right here.
He'll
Zeke
take
is
the
for
phone.
you.
He'll take the phone.
And she takes the opportunity to start talking to the detective again.
Hello.
I got thrown off from what I was doing. Ah.
Sorry.
Little complication.
Is everything okay?
Arrow and Locke is in town.
The guy who is looking for you?
Uh-huh.
Did he show up at the house?
He did.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm quite fine. He wants you instead.
Huh?
Mr. Thomas is looking for you.
Do you want me to come home with, I guess, the detective?
I suppose so. There's much to discuss.
Okay. I'll be home in a minute. Zeke, I will. Zeke's gonna hang up the phone and he's gonna go to his boss and be like, "Hey, can I work late another day? I need to go take care of some things."
Give me a social interaction roll.
Okay.
I left the iron on inside of the oven.
What difficulty?
Difficulty 3. I mean, this is just an average dude.
Hey.
Yeah, sure, it's slow
I even
today.
I used effort because I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna...
So yeah, take
Okay.
half a day, you know.
I
Fuck
appreciate
this
it.
shit, I'm out.
Yeah, make it up whenever.
And he'll start walking out and it's like, do you have a car?
Yes, I got a rental.
Okay, great. Let's go. I'll bring him back to you, Becky.
She laughs and looks daggers at you.
He just smiles at her and just keeps walking out.
The detective's like hiding a smile behind it. She's very friendly. And you know, once y'all are outside, well, she's very friendly.
I think she has the likes for you.
It's that Texas twang.
Hmm.
Some of the ladies just love it. You know, with that outlaw country getting so popular and stuff.
I could see that, yeah. Which one's yours?
Oh, he points over and might be an average 4-door car at the time.
Jason gets to pick out a vehicle. Let's go.
It's a Chevrolet Impala.
Ah,
Nice.
And from the sound of it when he cranks it, it's probably one of them with a V8.
well, alrighty then.
Zeke knows nothing.
Nope. Zeke gets in the car.
Zeke is there, I was like, that's a loud engine
Yeah.
when it's starting up. So, you know, you give him the directions, he drives. Over to the house. The fastest route would be for y'all. But anyway. So yeah, you pull up in the yard, you know, do y'all have separate vehicles or do you just have the one vehicle?
You gave us the owner of Paradise's bar's vehicle. Because we didn't have a vehicle until we came back from Paradise.
Alright, so you're probably borrowed one, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's the 70s. You pay for, you bought a used one, and you know, you bought his used one off of him, you know, for pocket change.
Sure, probably. The only one that can drive it is Lulu. Zeke's trying.
Even then, she's not really big on cars.
Might be getting Mace to teach him how to drive.
In the
off
1970s,
time.
the average
Sounds like a
used
horrible
car
idea.
typically costs between $500 and $2,000.
God, I wish that were me.
Yeah.
Shoot, if I could time travel, I'd go back in time and buy me a car in the 70s and bring it back right now and drive. Probably have to convert it for unleaded gas, though.
I mean, just looking at those Chevy Impalas, I actually like the look of them, so I would probably love to have one of those. Anyway, Zeke is immediately at the door.
The detective, you know, it's right behind you.
Go inside.
And you can tell on his face, he's picked up the fact that there's some, you know, he's picked up on the fact that you're tense.
Mm-hmm.
So like his eyes are on the swivel, you know, he's you can tell he's taking in the surroundings.
As soon as he opens the door, he's just like, Lulu?
She's in the kitchen getting tea because she needs it.
He.
They don't have whiskey to add to it. Damn it!
You're supposed to Irish up your coffee, not Irish up your tea.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, Zeke is at the kitchen door and is just like, Lulu, you okay?
I'll be all right.
And he will introduce the detective.
Ma'am? Chris Walker, pleased to meet you.
She'll hold her hand out to shake it.
Zeke will finish making the tea.
Your cousins are very concerned about you.
I didn't mean to cause worry. Should have expected it, though.
Well, I get the impression that they figured you'd contact them eventually, and then, well, not to speak ill of my clients, but I'm not sure they're necessarily the most patient.
No, they are not.
And I don't mean to pry, but did something happen here today?
There's like a lot of people are looking for us lately.
Oh? Anyone else from Texas?
No,
Okay.
you're the only one.
Your cousins were concerned that someone else might be looking for you.
I was concerned of that too.
So then he's sitting there a little awkwardly because it's like, okay, something made us rush over here, but I don't know what, and I don't know if it's my business, but I'm here, so.
Zeke's like, I don't know if I should talk to him about this. Like, kind of looking at Lulu, like, do we tell him or do we? What do you want to do, Lulu?
I can step out on the porch if y'all need a moment.
If you don't mind, that would be much appreciated. We can continue what you need to discuss after.
Of course. So, he steps out on the porch. If you ever got a rocking chair or a swing or something out there, you'll take a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Light up a cigarette. It's the 70s, everybody smokes.
Pretty much. And Zeke is looking at Lulu like, so they're looking for me?
Mm-hmm. Your father wants you to come back, apparently.
Okay. Why are they going through you to find me when that doesn't make sense?
Because I weren't sure you were still using your actual name. And
Okay. Okay.
they want their wayward son, is what I was told.
Well, I don't know how much I'm to believe that.
About this time, from out on the porch, you hear Mr. Walker shout, "Jesus Christ!"
Oh God!
Zeke will run out to the porch.
He is standing there with his back more or less towards the door, gun out.
Hide.
Like, Zeke, you weren't even aware he was packing.
No. Zeke's just like,
You realize his
looking in
coat,
the
he must have one of them coats that's like, tailored to kind of conceal the bulge.
Yeah.
He's a Texan. Of course he's packing.
I didn't say Lucille was surprised.
She
Anyway.
absolutely would not be.
Okay, so what's he pointing the gun at?
Nothing's particularly. It's like he's moving around. I realize I'm gonna sound like a lunatic, but a shadow just ran out from under your door and out into the yard.
Unfortunately, that's not the craziest thing we've heard lately.
Really isn't.
I have to admit, it's not the craziest thing I've ever seen, but it's up there. He starts putting the gun away. Since nothing's immediately jumping out at him.
I think I know whose shadow it was.
The man looking for me?
Mr. Richardson's.
I knew this was going to be more than just finding a missing person case. Had to be with your family involved.
He's like, what?
He was looking at Lucille as he said this, not at
Yeah, I know.
not
He's
at
like, I know. He's like, when he says, it's like, what? What? There's something I don't know.
Oh, well, you knew about the incident, so I just assumed you knew about her family. Ma'am, I'm sorry if I've revealed secrets I shouldn't have.
It's fine. Hun, we are quite like the Winters are. Just in Texas.
Oh. Okay.
just a nonchalance of, whatever.
The detective's like, oh, he accepted that really quick. Now the detective is clearly wondering, who the F are the Winters? Actually, he'd probably just figure, oh, okay, it's the local hoodoo family, okay.
Yeah, the local hoodoo family.
Okay.
Like, the shadow clearly startled him, but he's rolling with it pretty quickly. He's, calm and back to normal.
Well, how about this, Lulu? How about we talk about this when there are wards around?
I suppose we should pay Alexander a visit.
Yeah, let's get the detective's stuff out of the way first. I hate to waste his time anymore.
Oh, don't let me rush you. I mean, clearly you have things going on here. My clients would want their cousin safe.
He just gestures to the to the okay Lulu.
She's a bit bruised up, but she's fine.
Oh yeah, she did get it kind of rough. She did get it kind of rough at the gallows place.
I did not do those. I swear Zeke's probably gotten looks.
But it's the 70s. Nobody's going to say anything to you about it.
Mm. Would you like a glass of tea or anything, sir?
I'd be happy to take some. Thank you.
Zeke, I assume they go inside.
No.
Yeah, let's just go into the house. Shut the door.
And
Lock
Lucille,
the door.
he fills you in on when your cousins contacted him and, what their concerns were. Mostly they were afraid that your ex-fiance, that he may have people out looking for you, so they wanted to find you first. I haven't found any evidence one way or the other as to whether he does have anybody looking out. But I had some hints that it eventually led me to Paradise. And while in Paradise, I was contacted by a friend of mine in the police department back that somebody had called up from the Ryan Police Department asking about you, which is what led me over here.
He's gonna kind of glare at Zeke for a moment.
From the kitchen. Sorry, love.
Well, like I told Zeke at his work, I'm not here to try to drag you back or anything. I mean, you're a grown woman. I'm really just here to verify for your cousins that you're okay. And I believe the phrasing was that I should guilt you into calling them. I don't know about all that, but here's the numbers you can contact them at.
Well, I'm quite all right, if not for the mishaps of the otherworldly kind.
Well, that kind of stuff happens back home too. So
it seems to just follow, don't it?
Thankfully, I don't run into it as often as some folk.
Often enough to not be too spooked by it.
It's mighty startling, but. And he pulls out a little charm thing on a chain. And I've got a little bit of protection that one of the locals back home made for me.
That's good.
I prefer not to test its strength, but
all for the best. Better to have it and not need it, and need it and not have it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and if it keeps the skinwalkers from chasing my car, driving through the desert, all the better.
Well, you can tell my cousins I'm all right. Though I should probably call them. I do need something from the family.
Well, that's great then. That pretty much closes the case for me. I have to report back to your cousins now. Do y'all need any help with what's going on? I don't know what I could do, but I hate to leave somebody in any kind of distress.
We should be all right. We have quite a few friends here that can help us.
Okay, if you're certain.
Rather
and he
not
seemed
get you involved with the hoodoo voodoo if we don't have to.
I appreciate that. And if you've got locals that know how to handle the local critters, that's probably the best. He polishes off his tea, stands up, shakes y'all's hands,
Safe
Appreciate the
travels,
information.
Oh, certainly. Says his goodbyes and heads on out.
Zeke looks at Lucille and then walks over to the phone and picks it up and calls Alexander.
Try to come.
All right, Alexander, you're getting a phone call.
How to call a resident sage.
Yeah, it's like, hello.
Hi, Alexander. It's Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know that guy who was searching for Lucille?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he's looking for me. And
Refresh my
turn in-
memory.
Barrow.
But didn't both Magnolia and I tell the both of you to not go and check?
we didn't check for him.
He came to us.
He came to us. He knocked on the door when Lulu was trying to come see me.
Right. Well, what is it you need?
He looks at Lucilla's like, we'd rather discuss this somewhere where there are words.
I see. Well, I have a few house calls I still need to make. We could.
I can call Mace and see if she's.
Afterwards.
It's fine, or I can call Mace and see if she wants to know, or
I'll let them know. They're one
Okay.
of the calls I need to make anyway.
okay. Sorry for the trouble.
My job. Gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Do you want to call us when you're ready, or
Just go ahead and come on over.
we'll do? Thanks, Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hang up.
The phone immediately rings.
Oh,
Zeke will pick it up. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Thomas. And you recognize Chris Walker's voice.
Oh.
It's
Hi there.
not a real good connection at all.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear like car noises.
Probably calling from a payphone.
More than most likely. If Miss Lucile's still there, and he begins describing a car. I saw this car parked. As somebody that's done some stakeouts, I kind of recognize it. Looked like they were keeping an eye on the road headed from your place back into town. And he describes the car. So you might ask her if that's what the. Let's see, did y'all ever tell him that this guy was from Barrow and Lock?
Zeke? I don't know if Lulu did.
she did not specify.
She didn't.
But she had mentioned a guy being there, so if that's the car he was driving, I think he's still keeping an eye on y'all.
Zeke will do, seeing as they're not really speakerphones, he'll like have Lucille come over and he'll hold the phone like, between both of their ears. It's a so.
And he describes the car that Lucille that you saw saw dear Mr. Vernon drive away in.
He is a vermin.
He's a dirty rat.
Oh, that would have been a good name for one that burst into a bunch of rats or something. Oh, well.
Rats.
That's not what this guy does, though.
No, he's a weird shadow person.
I appreciate that, sir. More than you know.
No, there's no problem. Y'all just be careful.
We will. Be safe on your travels.
We'll do, thank you.
Oh, Zeke will hang up and he'll look at Lucille. Guess we're taking the back road.
Which honestly may be the faster way to get Alexander's anyway if you look at the map.
Probably.
Just because you miss all the stop signs going through town. And the one red light. They're very proud of that one red light in the middle of town.
Just one day of peace, please.
You just had 2. Quit complaining.
She wants more.
All right, so Alexander, you said you were going to contact them. Do you call up everybody else?
No, he's going over to the Calder house first.
Okay.
He has stuff he's got to do as well. He goes over, knocks on the door. It's me.
You know how to open a door.
Yeah, but it's polite to at least announce yourself. And he walks in. Hey, Gran, how you feeling?
Still a mite tired, but I'm recovering.
Glad to hear it. Well, I'm here to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to drag my granddaughter off. Give me some peace. She's been
Told me
hovering
to at
around
any
like
point.
flies.
At any point, you could have told me to go.
He goes very thin-lipped for a moment. Apparently, there's a railroad man in town, so we're going to deal with that later.
Mace
Gr-
is like juggling 3 different meanings of that word.
Granny
One
Calder
not
is
coming
like
with
sitting
any
up like
she
she's about to get up
likes.
out of her chair.
Gran?
What exactly
Before
do you
she
mean by
points at
that?
the cane.
Apparently, someone from B&L decided to pay our favorite out-of-towners a visit.
They
Hi,
said
this is Zeke from the distance. Sorry.
they said they were
Wait,
from B&L.
Who? I don't got any favorite
Yep.
out-of-towners.
Oh.
That
She
was there.
sits back down like she's relaxed now. I mean, that's not good news, but you scared me for a second there.
Anyway, he goes over. It's like, all right, I'm going to do a physical on you. He starts checking over Lula.
May smack him if he gets fresh.
Pass me your cane. I'll hit him in the back of the knees.
But she lets you check her out. One of Owen's body is watching fascinating. Or in fascination. Or maybe in interest.
Well, at the very least, me burning out that cipher seemed to have bring at least some measure of vitality again.
She's like, oh yeah, it perked me right back up.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
You know, while she's laying there with all the pillows pluffed up behind.
But as you said, you can't really be doing workings like that no more.
No, nah, it's galling. But old age comes for us all.
Eventually, yes.
Well, unless you do something really drastic.
I'd rather not.
I ain't going to.
Better not.
Well, yeah, if I did something drastic where I don't die, how are you ever going to inherit this palace?
I don't know. I kind of like it. It's charming.
The Owen body that's in the room gets a confused look on their face and casually reaches over and takes the dictionary off the wall.
I don't think it's in there, but good luck.
I was just looking up the word charming.
Different things for different people. What did Becca ever say what she did? Granny Winters, Becca, whatever we're calling her right now, I guess. Miss Becca, ever say what her part was in Gallows to you? I'm just trying to piece together stuff because I had nothing to do for the past couple days, aside from hover, apparently.
To me?
Yeah.
Well...
Sounds like she talked to you more than history I got.
Alexander, your grandmother never spoke to you anything specifically about the Gallows house.
Mm.
Other than, avoid it. There is something to the story. Stay away from it,
Yeah. Well, she never went into any real specifics. I mean, of course she followed Gran, because that's what we do. But
Trying to figure out if Gran's an ex murderer.
Are you saying this while Gran's in the room with you?
Oh, absolutely. She hasn't had anyone except the body doubles and Gran to talk to for 2 days, so...
given the conversation, or the taunting that Gallows threw at you, I would imagine it involved reaching in and doing something to his heart.
Granny Calder does not look amused. I didn't use an axe till after he was dead.
Naturally.
And I didn't. What are you talking about? Reaching into the chest?
He like reached inside of folks when he was all ghost-like and felt like someone had not just walked over your grave, but maybe done a jig over it.
I brought him back up right as rain.
Well, the binding we did involve his heart. And how I stopped him also involved his heart. And your granddaddy's hunting knife.
I always did like that knife.
It's a good knife.
Well, Gren says some of his victims may be buried up towards the neck of the woods you're looking at that foul earth.
Right, I do need to go and patch up that prison. Although the thing that's apparently buried there is far older than the last 3 civilizations.
I can reach out, see if we might know anyone else that knows anything about it.
Well, apparently I think the only thing older than it is probably Jack.
I can see if he's pissed at me about leaving or not.
Who knows? But you're here, so I'm here, and that's how it's going to be.
You should leave the town.
You
should leave the town.
Can't. And he says that very matter-of-factly.
Right. Let's go take care of everyone else's problems. Gran, you want to come along? Get some of the wind knocked around?
No, I think I'm comfortable. I think I'm comfy here.
All right. Need me to pick up anything in town? Since you're kicking me out for at least an hour or two.
If you can, swing by Miss Washington's place. Miss Washington's a local bootlegger.
All right. Pick up some of her special recipe.
She knows what I like. Just tell her it's for me. She'll know what to give you.
Will do. When are we meeting up with other fools?
Well, apparently whatever happened was something supernatural, so I just told him to come over to my place. Ward's strong.
Yeah. All right, I'll get on the CB, see if we can get a hold of Cyrus.
All right, Cyrus.
Yes.
You have been working on your house today.
Yep. And that is actually part of, because I was, they talked about this. It's essentially, it's like a story point or plot point you want to do where you can spend XP to make it like a permanent thing.
Okay.
Because I would want to spend that towards the house, if that's okay with you.
Oh, absolutely. You've been working on the house since the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
It's been long enough. You can have it like finished enough to move into now if you want to.
Yeah.
Probably still working on some interior stuff, but.
Yep. All right.
But you hear Mace come over the CB.
Hey, Cyrus, you around?
Hey, Cyrus, have you got your ears on? 70s CB slang. Come on. Your homework is to watch Smokey and the Bandit before next time.
No.
No, because you didn't get into this. And I read, Roger Punch and Judy, what do you got?
First off, drop that nickname. Second, meeting over at Alexander's for dinner with the rest of the bunch. Your particular attendance has been requested.
That bad?
We haven't beat something up in a couple days. Apparently, we're all just incapable of staying away from each other.
Understood. Head over.
Probably won't be for a couple hours, but just a heads up. I'm sure he won't mind if you end up on his porch.
All right. So, Zeke and Lucille, what route do y'all take to get to Alexander's?
Not through town.
Okay. So, yeah, the way he talked about it, you figure that guy was probably parked up around here somewhere. The main road, if you were going to town, that's, what you would take. Where you can go, on that same road, go the opposite direction, you can kind of loop around to Alexander's house. Does anybody need to do anything before meeting at Alexander's? I mean, other than Mace needs to run by Miss Washington's place.
I think that's got it for most of us if you're able to get the plan, so.
All right, so everybody shows up at Alexander's.
He has made a spread.
So there is food aplenty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mace brings back an additional jar, hands it to Alexander. Either for workings or for drinking.
Fair enough. Goes, puts it up. Okay. Well, y'all dig in.
All right. Sit down, start eating, and ask what assorted terribleness has come about.
Trying to have 2 damn days of quiet, and what happened?
Zeke, who is not eating.
Oh God, he's dying.
Relays the
Alright.
information to the group. And leaves no details, including the shadow.
You say something about the man also not casting a shadow?
He doesn't know that part.
I don't know that part. So if Lulu wants to say it, she'll say it. That's on her.
By the way, meal is chicken pot pie with tarragon gravy and cheesy scallop potatoes.
Cool. Zeke's still not eating.
Oh, hell yeah, scallop potatoes.
Trying to find a good dessert that was common in the 70s.
Chess pie.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Can I roll something to see if I might know what this shadowy situation is?
And
I asked
you.
if I could do understanding magic, and I wasn't told anything.
I'll let Mace roll. Really, anybody from this part of the world.
Fair enough. So that'd be me and Magnolia then, I think.
Understanding magic?
Understanding magic.
What
Okay, I
difficulty?
actually have that skill as well, so.
Oh, you give it a... Well, let's see. Where are you
We're not
from?
From this part of the world.
Yeah, where are you from, Patrick?
From a state over.
Okay. Yes, right. You're from Tennessee originally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically,
that's still
Zeke can roll
Appalachian.
too.
Yeah, if he's
What's
got
the-
if he's got that
Zeke
skill.
doesn't know anything about magic, so he's not even going to make the attempt.
Fair.
Difficulty is 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dice, you got a chance to make it up to me now.
No assets, I'd assume.
I mean, you can
No.
steal Zeke or
Still me.
Seal as an,
I'll
as
happily
an
help you,
asset.
even though I can't help.
I'll say I'll borrow Lucille for the description of what the shadow did.
That makes
Well,
sense.
I mean-
I failed, but I didn't roll ass. So
I mean, even then, I was gonna say the beloved.
Almost twinsies. Almost.
All right,
Almost.
so Mace rolled a 20.
Mhm.
Alexander rolled a 19. So
Yep.
he gets a minor effect. He get a major effect. Given the B and L connection and the not cast any shadows, you two are immediately like a Hollow Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Just
and
Magnolia and Alexander both just look at each other and go, Hollow Man? Hollow Man.
Oh man. How fucked are we? Was it just one of them?
Yeah, it's just one.
One that we are aware of.
Did you see a second person? Maybe a handler.
Mm,
We
no.
saw
gotta have a
him
handler.
outside.
They do-
I mean,
well-
that was it.
Well, sometimes they can go away from their handlers for a time, but they do have to go back.
That's even worse. We're not gonna hope for that.
Yeah,
And,
let's not hope for that. True. That's why I'm hoping there was a handler somewhere.
I mean,
The only one we saw
just to
was the man who
ask.
cast no shadow.
unless there was a second man that was the shadow that we saw with the detective.
Oh, hold on. There are now 2 detectives.
No, there's just the one detective.
And you said
And you're-
you said he warned you that they were there was a car leading from Ural's place back into town.
Yes, that
The
the
same
detective.
car that the Hollow Man took.
Maybe the handler was in there?
Mhm.
And this is me asking particular on accounts these Hollow Men. I'm asking because I've got some history with BNL, and I did not encounter any of people like that during that time period. I'm just double checking notes on this one.
You probably dealt mostly with the lock side of B&L.
And I should have asked this, Jason, but I think we did this. I did ask this. The name of the gentleman that showed up at the door was not one that Zeke recognized, right?
Vernon Richardson? No, not particularly.
Hmm.
Shoulder kitty.
Cat Tex.
Yeah, she's annoyed I have headphones on, so she can't stick her nose directly into my ear. If it's Hollow Man, it's definitely dealing with the darker side of B&L.
Barrow, more than likely.
Yeah.
I should have asked.
He did
Yeah.
say he was on the more on the Barrow side. Just that's me telling Lucille, not.
Now, Zeke, not that you remember it,
Mhm.
not that you paid a whole lot of attention to your dad's work, but you know he tended to talk more about the locks.
Yeah, Dad was
Like
more on
he
the
would speak in
locks.
friendly tones of Solomon Locke, who's a very, very big wig. Like one of the controlling family.
Dad used to talk about the locks a lot in favor more than the Barrows.
Lesser of two evils, but still evil nonetheless. The locks are a little bit. They're less embroiled in the dark than Barrow is, but still.
They're probably more of an earthly evil more than anything else.
I know my family limited their dealings with the railroad as much as possible.
And for good reason.
Quite aware of the dark.
Well,
So
at least he wasn't wearing a charcoal suit.
let's not be. No.
She's just grinning and eating scalloped potatoes.
Onwards and upwards, yeah.
Alexander
Yes.
Magnolia. No.
She's like, Zeke's confused at that and just looks between the two. Has Zeke ever seen a man in a charcoal suit when he
Sure,
was younger?
undoubtedly. There's, I mean, in general, people wear. That's the color people wear.
Well, I just someone that his dad worked with that wore it all the time.
No.
Well, they're still in town.
All right.
I ain't looking. I'm not saying we go pick a fight with them, but we're aware of them now.
Yeah, picking a fight with a hollow man is a bad idea even at the best of times.
It'll be great. It's gonna be fine.
You would
He's just
be
gonna put the card that he was given on the table and leave it at that.
Oh, it's even got a phone number for him here. Look at this.
Yeah,
Ain't
and
got
the-
the motel.
I did not catch what was said.
Alexander just went, you ain't calling him from this house.
I wasn't gonna
I don't
call him
want to
from no
call him
house.
at all. I don't even want the damn card.
Then why'd you take it?
Because I wasn't gonna pick a fight with someone who casted no shadow at the house with no wards.
Come to the house with the wards, and then you pick the fight.
I'm not picking the fight, but it would be better if I did pick one here. At least then I'd have protection.
Ideally, pick a fight in a place with wards over running water.
We can go find a bridge and ward it, but I don't think we got that kind of time. Want me to go get that jar, Alexander? You look like you could use a nip.
No, there's
Zeke's sitting here doing the thing where like you take a he's just sitting here doing this with a like back and forth with a fork. He's not
Zeke,
saying
eat
anything, he's just like watching the rest of them.
Zeke, eat some damn potatoes. You're making me nervous.
The fact that you're not eating at all is making me nervous.
Oh, I mean, this whole situation is one that I've brought upon y'all. So. I don't
That's
rightly
what it
feel
is.
right about it.
Well, I hate to tell you this. Pretty much nothing we've done has really been brought about on any of us. It's just the fact that it just comes to us right now.
simply by the nature of the fact that we're where we are. Magnolia and I are bound to deal with this stuff anyway.
Yeah, we can have a discussion about that later. I don't know shit about I didn't sign no damn contract.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't know too much about your end of things. All I know is deals were made.
I just blame being a Calder on everything. It typically works in this town. It's raining, must be the Calder's fault. It's not raining, Calder's fault.
barely
That's kinda
drizzling,
why
but the
we
sun's
made
out. Calder's fault.
Calder.
ours. It's like, well, that's kind of why we made ours.
Anyways, Hollow Man. What are we doing about it? Are we doing anything about it? Are we waiting until he does something about it? Do you guys have your place warded or not? Oh, wait, no, probably not since you came here.
No,
Yeah,
they don't.
I've been meaning to work on that.
Might
think
wanna
he even
bump that
tried
up on the
once.
home renovation list.
Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Assistance with ward teaching, please.
Well, all the wards I know require a special component to them. Fortunately, it's one that I can get off these lands, but it has to be willing. That's why the wards around the old winter lands are as strong as they are.
Let's see.
But I can go ask.
Anything I should call the cousins that were looking for me. See if they can get me in contact with Ma and she can teach me instead.
Feel free. Not sure how long it'll take for them to get here. Like I said, any winter style wards I know require that component to make.
I don't know if that'll work if I'm not a winter. It's a fickle thing.
It would be.
Long distance ward correspondence classes should be interesting.
Learn magic by phone. Call now.
Yeah.
Miss Cleo's side gig.
Yeah. But I'll leave that up to you.
I'd rather not deal with the Hollow Man.
While
But
this is going on, Mace is piling food onto Zeke's plate.
Zeke's just watching her do it. and he's
My
just
turn
like-
with the brain cell. I was about to say 'cause Alexander is also doing that.
She sees him talking. She's like, "I got this one." Just like, food, you're gonna hurt his feelings.
Open the hangar for the
Zeke will
airplane.
nibble. Zeke will nibble.
You must at least take a dogger back home.
So IDC cat just go like headphones.
I can't tell if it's trying to
Non-retractable.
climb the headphones or trying to save Mama from this thing that's grabbing her head.
Trying to grab them.
Hmm.
And because non-retractable claws against ear padding, she gets stuck.
Yeah. Hasn't learned how to recall them yet.
24/7 murder mittens.
Yep.
The meow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I'm guessing y'all are staying here, considering wards.
Ain't the first time the winter residence has been used to protect folks.
I don't think it's gonna be the last at this rate.
Sorry for imposing again.
It ain't a problem. The only imposition would be if you don't eat the food I made.
He's nibbling. He's nibbling.
Lucille
don't
has
need
not
it.
touched it at all since she's been the one talking.
You don't eat it. You know what you're having for breakfast? The same thing right here. It's gonna be here waiting for you for breakfast.
And it's gonna be cold and icky. Ugh.
There's an oven. You can reheat it. Ain't gonna leave it out like some savage wasting food.
You know, you just
Besides,
throw a
I made-
tablecloth over it, it'll be fine.
I made enough to account for Zeke's appetite.
There's like 4 platters of stuff.
Just imagine
Well,
there's
might-
like the entire table is nothing but fucking food.
Thought he might come over as a bear. We want to be prepared for all situations.
Zeke will eventually eat, but he's nibbling at the moment.
Well, Lucy, if you want to call your cousins, we can use the phone.
I should do that.
Are you gonna have them teach you how to do the workings, or want me to do a working myself?
The cousins won't know. They weren't gifted in that regard, but they should get me in contact with Mama. She should be able to teach me. And then
All right.
I mean, do you know your mama's phone number? Does she have a phone you could reach her at? Can't imagine it's changed, maybe.
I could try what I last recall. But I should contact the cousins. They've been eagerly waiting for me, apparently. So much so they hired a detective.
That don't sound suspicious at all.
I was close to them before I up and left.
All right, so I'm assuming most of y'all eat.
Yes.
Zeke will eventually eat. It just takes him a bit.
Meanwhile,
And,
go ahead.
I kind of turned to Alexander. Going through all of this, I've learned a little about magic, but that business card that he signed, is there any kind of weird things you can do with that? And by that I mean him.
He's eyeballing it.
All right.
I'm not even bothering with the costs right now because every ability I have at the moment is free.
Nothing. There is nothing supernatural about this card.
Well,
and he's not. He didn't like sign his name to it. He's just got. He just wrote that the motel phone number on the back of it.
Well, it depends. There's times where folks could use such things sort of as an anchor point to get through ward lines. But I already had the wards ready, and this card wouldn't have let you get through otherwise. As the moment, there ain't any kind of working on it.
Just figured I'd check.
Yeah, probably for the best.
I just imagine that if the card won't let you through, if it's in your pocket, it just rips your pocket.
It's if it'd be on your person, you wouldn't be able to get through it. So you'd have to leave the card there in the dirt.
Or maybe it would burst into flame in your pocket as you pass through the ward. Depends on how the wards are set up to react.
That's true. It's or depending on which ward you try to go through, it might have just burst into flames.
No, those would be the cauldron wards.
I was just about to say, Granny Lula's wards probably react a little more violently, a little more quickly.
That's why he said which.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, you're walking through the colder wards, and just suddenly, it's like the mysterious
phone batteries.
The mysterious stranger from Fallout just comes up behind you and pops one.
Mysterious stranger is just Lula on the roof with a gun.
considering I'm hearing them. How are the kittens?
Awake.
At least one of them's
I
been crawling all
burned
over.
this card.
Well, then how would you get in,
Careful
how?
paper, so-
Then how will Zeke get in touch with him if he needs to get in touch with him?
No.
Oh, look, a fireplace that's lit during the summer.
Hell no.
Oh, look, a gas stove.
I was gonna say gas stove, that fancy ass stove.
Oh no, what happened?
Yeet the card into it. I do not care. Burn it. Be gone.
Because Granny Winters could have had a electric stove, would probably have had a gas stove.
It's a gas stove.
Probably with a big oversized propane tank in the backyard.
Yeah, I had linked. It's the one that has like the.
Has
It's
a
like-
crock pot
Yeah,
built in.
Well, it's like part stove. It has that like one where like you can like cook toast, like does the like flip thing on like one side. I linked it ages ago. It's like old like 70s stove. It's one that you can do like toast and like flip bacon and eggs like on its own like little rotating skillet thing, and then you got like stove and
So real fancy for the time.
yeah.
Okay. Get rid of it. I'm gonna set fire to the card before she goes to call. Call the cousins. And
All right, you have disposed of the man from B&L's card.
yes. Gone. Bye bye.
Be gone.
Let's
Nope.
see. Then you call your cousins. How old are your cousins?
They should be the same age as Lucio.
Are you gonna make me dig through my notes to find out how old Lucille is?
He was born in 1953. She's 22.
All right, so 20. So they're 22. Okay. So they might be living off on their own, or they might still be on the family ranch, if there is a family ranch.
Well, there's a family ranch. That's the main ranch. The main
It's
house.
Hidden Valley.
All right.
They make ranch there. That's the main export. Small envelopes of seasoning.
So you call you call their house. Let's see if it's dinner time where y'all are at. So let's say it's 7 or 8 by now. Yeah, it's like
Carry the
6 or
one.
5 time zones. It'd be like 6 or 5. So you'd be calling like
Like their
right
dinner
before dinner.
Yeah.
Well, depending on when they had dinner.
Oh, it's an hour ahead. Okay.
Well, if y'all are in South Carolina, I think y'all be on Eastern currently.
Yeah, we would
Yeah,
be
it'd
in
be an
Eastern,
hour
they would
or
be in
two
Central.
behind.
Should you go Eastern,
If it's-
Central?
If it's in Texas, they'd still be in Central because
Well, half of
Oh,
Texas.
Central goes.
I think Texas gets cut in half. No, they actually follow the Texas border. You're right. I was thinking it got cut in half, but
No.
okay. So yeah, there
One
it's
side
it's
Texas to the other.
It's
So,
just
yeah.
the little tip at the bottom is where it's in mountain. Yeah.
Just the tip.
just see how we like it.
Oh my.
God.
It's been a long week, okay?
Only
Uh,
Tuesday.
I know, it's hilarious, ain't it?
No.
So in that case, you're probably calling their house right at dinner time.
Rude.
Lady answers the phone. Hello, Thorn residence.
Is it an older or younger lady?
Younger from the sound of the voice and the kind of professional kind of tone she puts on. Probably somebody that works there. Housekeeper, cook, something like that.
Could you get me into contact with Alara and Ezra Thorn?
Oh, I'm sorry. They're not here right now. They've left on a trip.
Where have they gone?
Who may I ask is calling?
Lucille. Cordelia.
Oh. Oh, it's a shame you missed them. Let me get Miss Thorn. Just one moment. And you hear her set the phone down.
Oh, they left an hour ago.
All right, a moment later, their mother gets on the phone. Let me look through this extensive family tree you have given me.
Mirel. Mirel Thorn would be her name now.
Oh, I was on the wrong page. I was on the wrong page of the family tree. Excuse me.
Whoop.
There are family members listed on this page that died in the 30s.
Let me tell you, if she wants to go deep into the lore, she will go deep into the lore.
So yes. How do you pronounce that first name again?
Mirel.
Mirel?
Yeah.
So your Aunt Mirel gets on the phone. Lucille, is this you?
Hi, Auntie.
Well, it's good to hear from you. Some of us have been a little concerned.
Hiring a detective to search for me. Type of concern.
I did not hire anybody.
The twins did.
And if you've met him, that's why they suddenly had to run off for something vague.
Oh dear. They're coming over here, aren't they?
It wouldn't surprise me if they turn up on your porch.
Oh dear.
Have you called your mother?
Not yet.
I'd suggest you call her when you hang up with me, and I'll pretend you called her first if it comes up.
Oh dear. Same number?
Yeah, they ain't nobody around here moved.
Alright. I should probably get to that.
It's good to hear from you. I hope you're doing well.
I am. Has the family been doing well?
Oh, we've been doing all right. You know, same old, same old. People come by needing some help with, you know, the strange. We do what we can.
Sounds about right. I should get to calling her before she gets mad at me.
All right, you do that. If I see the twins before you do, unlikely as that is, I'll let them know you called. But I think we both know you're probably going to see them first.
Yeah, probably. You know how impatient they get.
All right, dear. I'll let you get to calling your mother, and I'll get back to my supper.
Bye. And then she's gonna hang up. Time to call the mother. Uh-oh.
All right. And your mother's name is Nadia.
Yes.
It says Nadia Moore. Did she not take her did she not take your father's name?
No, they all take their husband's name.
Okay.
It's just I have it for family tree purposes.
Okay, you just have the
I
maiden
have
name. Okay.
the maiden name.
So you call the old family homestead. You hear your mother's voice answer the phone. You hear your father in the background. Who's calling at supper time? If it's a salesman, just hang up on him.
If it's who?
If it's a salesman.
This one.
Sir, we'd like to talk to you about your wagon's extended warranty.
Warranty.
Cordelia residence.
Mama.
Lucille! Where are you at? How are you doing? Is anything wrong?
How to answer that question? That's a few questions.
Where do I start?
Yeah, where do I start with that?
You worried me, baby. What's wrong?
Well, I'm in Ryan.
Is that a town? Is that a city?
That's town. What state is this? Hold up.
South Carolina.
Ryan, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
It's in North Carolina.
Okay.
There's been some mishaps around here.
Of what sort?
Otherworldly.
That's from what I hear. That's not going to be too unusual in those mountains.
Oh. But it has been our mess to clean up.
Or
Some friends I've made over
At that time, Lulu Love, do you want some tea? From the kitchen.
Oh,
who is that?
Zeke! Not right now.
Oh, who's this Zeke? And you hear your father's voice. Zeke? Who's Zeke?
Dad cocks the shotgun. Mom is curious.
Put Zeke on the phone.
It's
It's not a hard question. Who's your friend, Zeke?
bit more than a friend.
Oh? Are you calling with some sort of news?
Well, not quite. I was hoping you might be able to teach me some warden.
Well, that'd be hard to do over the phone. And you probably don't need to come back home yet. I know that man. He's still got people keeping their ear to the ground, hoping to catch some wind of you. How bad's the situation out there that you need to know how to ward?
We're dealing with Barrow.
That's the coal company part of B&L, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. The darker side.
Oh, Lordy girl, how do you run out of the frying pan and into the fire?
I wish I had an answer to that one.
I could probably head out that way. Be a few days for me to get, everything together.
Did you bring some of the books from the family library when you do?
Yeah, I'd have to bring some of those. They'd be most helpful. I do look forward to meeting this Zeke. The only friend you've named so far.
You'll likely meet them all.
Let's see. So where are you staying? Do I need to find a place once I get out there? Or do you have extra room?
Wait, do we have extra room?
You're renting a house. There's multiple bedrooms.
Uh,
I don't know how many
we should
bedrooms
have-
y'all are using, but there's multiple bedrooms.
we should have extra space for you.
Alright. Well, I'll see about getting I could probably get a flight to Knoxville. Actually, did Knoxville have a...
Oh no.
Did Knoxville have an airport in the 70s?
It probably a smaller one because it was still a college town. McGee Tyson Airport.
Brand new passenger terminal opened in 74.
Yep.
So yeah, she'll probably get a flight to Knoxville because she knows that's on that side of Tennessee and that's close to North Carolina. So, you hear your father mumbling behind her about, let me talk to her. And you can just imagine your mother giving him the shooing motion with her hand while she continues to talk to you. So yeah, she tells you she can head out that way. Maybe it might be a few days before she can get there. I don't think if there's anything else she would ask you about what the nature of what's going on. Anyway, she figures she'll find out when she gets there. Eventually, she puts your father on, and he wants to talk to you, and it's how you've been? Are you well? Who's this Zeke? Is he treating you all right? Does he need to come with your mother?
Which most of those answers would be yes. And then when it gets to the should he come with, she kind of stops and thinks for a moment. It's like,
You know he's very busy on the ranch this time of year. You know, never mind the side stuff the family gets into.
she should be fine. We have our own protector just in case.
Oh, what's his name?
She goes by Mace.
Can Mace hear this?
You're hearing her side of it, yes. Your dad's like, I like that. I like that as a nickname.
Zeke shows
Yeah,
up
just
with
like-
with a cup of tea for Lucille. Sets it down next to her and then walks away.
This Mace know her stuff.
She knows how to punch something, if that's what you're asking.
It's not a bad start. What about this Zeke? Can he handle himself?
He's gifted, like cousin Alara is.
Oh. Sounds like you put together quite a little group out there. Put Zeke on the phone.
But Zeke on the phone.
Hey,
That's it, Dad. You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Dad.
I'm going through a tunnel. Wait,
She's
you
getting
got a phone in your car?
She just starts crunching up paper next to the phone.
she's gonna put the phone away and like cover it before looking towards Zeke. Like, do you want to talk?
Zeke's like, and if you want me to. Poor summer child.
she's just gonna like push it into his hands and walk like sprint off for a moment. Just
Say,
like,
while this is going on, Alexander will walk over to Magnolia, tap her on the shoulder, and sort of thumb out the doors, like,
We going out there? Are you going out there? What's going out there?
come on. I use second pair of hands if you don't mind.
Yeah. Heavy lifting.
Hello, this is Zeke.
Well, hello there, Zeke. This is Sebastian Cordella, Lucille's father.
Closer.
What are your intentions with my daughter?
That is almost exactly what he says.
Well, he's like frozen. He's like, if you're okay with it, sir, I'm currently dating her. If that's all right with you.
Well, she's a grown woman. She can choose who she dates. If you do her wrong, I will literally bury you.
I would never do that. Matter of fact,
That's
I'm
good.
More worried about what her ex-husband did to her than.
Yeah, I'd bury that SOB if he give me a chance.
Can I help you bury him?
If you ask this way, you hear the slight sound. Sounds like maybe getting smacked by somebody.
That's my intention, is to try and get her back out there as soon as we're not busy here, but I know how much she'd love to visit y'all again, but
Yeah, it ain't safe at the moment. Even if he disappeared, his family might hold a grudge. It's just some scarring. He's really crying about nothing.
Well, it's just me when I say he ain't going anywhere near Lulu.
Well, you're saying the right things. I like your instincts. Just remember, I won't hesitate to bury you.
Understood, sir.
And God help you if my wife gets to you first. You hear another little smack.
Zeke's silent at that point. He's like, ugh.
Colorful conversation.
Did Cyrus say that to Zeke?
He's hearing your side. Yeah, he's here. He's in the room. He's hearing your side of this.
Zeke just nods. So,
I think his wife beats him.
I think his wife beats
sir.
for that.
Well, sir, let me just say that I promise not to hurt her, and I promise to take care of her while she's out here with me.
All right. You sound like a decent. You sound like a decent enough man.
Zeke's sitting there like, do I need to talk to your wife too, sir?
I mean, Lulu hasn't always had the best taste in men.
Looks at where Lulu went.
But so he asks a few more questions. Where you're from. It's small talk, but it's obviously him trying to find out, a little more about you and kind of where you come from.
Yeah.
What do you tell him about where you come from?
He doesn't hide anything.
So you go. So you tell him you're from Boone.
Mm-hmm. Tell him he's Boone. Tell him he's a Thomas.
That name doesn't really seem to register with him particularly.
It should.
Should it?
They did some business with him.
The current middleman with the railroad is Zeke's father.
Oh! I called that last name.
Lulu didn't remember it until just now.
Okay. Oh, that does get you some questions. Like, are you in relation to? Where did I put that?
Jonathan.
Yeah, that one I actually still had the file open, just hidden behind stuff. So he asked you if you're in any relation to Jonathan Thomas.
Yes, sir. That's my father.
He hadn't mentioned his son dating our daughter.
He doesn't know about it yet, sir. I haven't really had a chance to talk to him. Been kind of scared to go home after the incident that happened about 10 years ago.
That's right. That's right. He did mention one time in passing that you'd been missing.
Sir.
So you ran away from home, my daughter ran away from home, and then y'all ran into each other.
Manner speaking, yes, sir.
Now, Lucille, what is your parents' relationship with this middleman from the railroad? Like, so bare bones tolerant, just enough to ship, what they produce on the ranches out to places.
Yeah, because they don't go too heavy into those that deal with the dark.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Like maybe they might have, genial conversation while they're having meetings and whatnot, but it's not like they're having Zeke's father over for dinner like every.
They're not buddies. But they get along fine as far as
They're
dealing
business
with
partners,
business.
and that's
Yeah.
about it.
Okay. And he's not high enough up in the lock side of being able to really disturb them. So he mentions, he knows your father, you mentioned the incident, and he's heard rumors of an animal attack. That happened at his house.
Yes, sir.
Seen that he's seen the scars a couple times. Well, the ones on his face anyway.
Not my proudest moment, sir.
Oh, was that when you ran? Well, you were young at the time. But eventually his wife gets him off the phone and, talks to you, just gets you to put Lucille back on, and there's some more small talk and fat chewing.
Conversation. Yeah.
Many a small talk.
Yeah. All this, I'm just picturing Cyrus sitting there eating and just watching the show.
And also, yeah, it's also Jason's 9:30. By the way, just wanted to.
Oh, I had lost track of time. I was going to ask where Alexander and Mace went, but it may have to wait till next time.
I'm happy to keep going.
Okay. I mean,
I wouldn't. I
Well,
have things I'd actually.
Yeah,
Continue. Sorry.
we can just pick up next time.
All right.
So we'll wrap up with Zeke. I mean, at this point, Lucille getting off the phone with the mother. Finalizing. She'll call him when she gets to Knoxville and figure out, whether they're going to come pick her up or whatnot.
I just imagine Lucille walking over to Zeke, punching him in the arm, and he's like, "What did I do?"
And then you realize it's a family trait. That's what I was hearing. Her mother was popping her dad anytime he'd say something off kilter. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed it tonight. I had fun. Hope anybody that comes by and checks us out later, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll join us again in a week. Again, I was your storyteller for the evening, Jason. And with me was Sarah as Mace, Patrick as Cyrus,
Have a good night, everybody.
Eric as Alexander, Carr as Zeke, and Nix as Lucille.
Bye-bye.
And we will see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.